Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris from CN Tech Pro, and here is a new video on my thoughts of why you should use an older Xeon for your new system. Now, when I say Xeon, I do not mean just any Xeon. That would be much too vague, as there are multiple generations of Xeons to choose from. More specifically, Xeons that reside on the LGA 1366 socket. I chose this socket due to the plentiful selection of chips that reside on it, with there being many models from 4 to even 6 cores for less than $50. Despite these processors being 6 to 7 years old, they still hold up performance very well to their age. Especially after the addition of an overclock, these Xeons become very strong competitors to more modern mainstream processors. I know what you're thinking though, these seem too good to be true. Well, they do come with a few caveats. Firstly, the motherboards these CPUs reside on are fairly expensive, going anywhere from $100 up to as much as $300 for an X58 chipset board. Also, these boards do lack some features such as onboard USB 3.0 and SATA 3 ports. However, if you can find one of these boards at a bargain and don't mind missing on some of the mentioned features, or perhaps using an add-on PCI card to get some of the features back, then you will find yourself with a very strong as well as budget-friendly oriented platform. Another upside for one of the motherboards, however, is that a lot of them do come with SLI and Crossfire support. I'm going to stop talking now though, that way you guys can get the full glory of the benchmarks that I have prepared for you. One more thing I wanted to mention though is that I did make sure that these benchmarks are a lot more accurate as compared to one of my previous videos where I entirely muddled up the averages. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks.
No. What?
Get so much gold so quick.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm boosted!
You are, but it's okay.
Come back!
We've accepted this long ago.
I'm boosted! Oh yes, that is right. A Xeon can in fact game. The setup I am using today consists of a Xeon L5640, a budget-friendly NVIDIA GTX 660, MSI Platinum X58 motherboard, and 12 gigs of DDR3 RAM. The processor is clocked at a whopping 3.6 GHz, up from its stock of 2.2. Now that is an additional point I wanted to bring up. Xeons, as well as other processors from this lineup that do not include a K SKU, are in fact overclockable by simply using their base clock. While this is a more difficult process, it can yield big improvements, as seen by my over 1 GHz increase. MMOs like League of Legends have no issue at very high to ultra settings, and have very smooth and playable experiences. Alright, give me one more chance, David, real quick, because I'm gonna smash this car one more time, because the first one I kind of sideswiped it, didn't really hit it.
Why are you trying to smash cars?
Because it's fun. CPU intensive games such as BeamNG Drive have no problem running at over 60 FPS on this processor. FPS games like the newer Star Wars Battlefront also run impressively well. Here, it is running at medium settings, with the only limiting factor being the poor old 660. Now let's get into the subject of cost for a full platform such as this. I personally picked up the motherboard and RAM together for a flat $50. The CPU cost a blistering $30 and the GTX 660 another $50. With all the other components in my rig, including an AIO cooler, the full price for this rig came out to around $300. Had I used air cooling, however, the cost would have been much closer to $230. At the performance this setup offers, the price point is more than attractive. I hope you guys found a new use for those cheap Xeons floating around on eBay and now understand that they are certainly capable silicone for serving, creating, and of course gaming. This has been a video from CN Tech Pro. My name is Chris. Please like this video and subscribe for more like it, and have a good one.